she's a woman, her value comes with her looks. A man value comes with his success. It's a complete different ball game, a complete difference. That's why it's hard for men to attract modern women now. YouTube, what it do, man? It's your boy Vontae STL, man. I'm coming back at y'all with another video, man. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about why it's hard for men to attract the modern women in today's society, man. But before we get into this video, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 1K and then 10K, man. Make sure you like, comment, share this video. Also, don't forget to follow my Instagram and my Discord. Link will be in the description below if you want to talk to me one-on-one. You need advice on anything, man. Follow my Discord. Link will be in the description below. But all that being said, though, man, let's get into this video, right? Now, why is it hard for men to attract the modern women in today's society? Why it's hard? Because women have so many options. Dude, from Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. People don't use too much Snapchat though. But even like Tinder, you know, these dating apps. Women have a lot of options. And why it's very hard is because most women's standards are through the roof. You know, they want a guy that's 6 foot, 200 pounds, drive a nice car, got money, got status, the looks, basically. And the average guy don't have that height ability, the looks, you know, the financial, the money, the status, or, you know, or the fashion. A lot of men don't have that. And it makes it much harder because it's harder for men to have options than it is for women. Women have much more access to sex than men do. And it's easier for a woman to attract a man that got status with money. And why I say this, because men don't care about how much money a woman has. Women don't just go strictly off that, but that plays a big role in women because some women do just have their own bag, but a woman want a man that's a provider that can take control. 9 times out of 10 that a woman will take control, even though some women prefer that, but most women want a man to take control. But it's easier for a woman to get a man that got high status because men that got high status, and that's that 1%, know that they can attract women more easier now just because they got the status, the money, and the looks. And it's much harder for an average man to do that because it's like he got a low following. His status ain't, basically his status ain't there yet, and he ain't got all the money. He don't bring no type of value in some way. He could just have the looks, but his value don't add up to the man that got high status, because obviously he brings value in some type of way. He makes money in some type of way if he got this type of status going on for himself, right? So it's easier for a woman to come across a man that got high status because obviously you can see it in the interviews that these famous YouTubers be doing. I watched the FitX Fearless with Stephen Curry after him and Austin Denham. FitX Fearless, Austin Denham is all in the video. One of the women said that they only had 1,400 followers. 1,400 followers, bro. Which it sounds like a lot because that's a lot of people just to be funny, but in reality, it's not a lot at all. And she said she had a few blue checks in her DMs. Blue checks is basically guys that probably got like 50 plus to 100K following, depending on how many social platforms they got. Because they can all add up to equal a certain amount to where you can get a blue check. Some people got a lot of followers that ain't got blue checks, but that's besides the point. See how easier it was for her to get somebody that got a blue check that brings some type of value to the world. They got the status to where she only got 1,400 followers. It was just so much of an easy access to get to a guy like that compared to a man. If a man had 1,400 followers and you think somebody like freaking like Ruby Rose, Jada Chief, or who I'm trying to think about. Ice Spice, Cardi B, you honestly think somebody like that for to just DM a guy that got 1,400 followers, bro? Let's just be real. Do you honestly think a man like that finna attract somebody? I mean, just attract a woman like that with that high type of following? Not at all. Not at all, bro. And another thing, also, like I said, women's standards are very, very high. Like some women want you to drive a nice car. You ain't gotta have the best car, but you know, some women be uncomfortable driving in a car that's like, you know, that's probably like what they call it, a lemon. Which be grateful for what you have, anyways, because some people walk out here, but they want you to dress a certain way, body a certain way, look a certain way, have your financial a certain way, have your own apartment, you know, have your own house. They expect things like this, and it's hard for men to do this because some men ain't raised the right way to be able to provide for themselves. They rely on their mothers, and men put themselves in competition with other men they see on social media. Women do this also too, but men look at other men that's doing good, and they be like, "Wow, you know, I'm pretty sure this guy, he could almost attract any type of woman he really wants." And he probably can, but don't get me wrong, his options won't match up to how much a woman's options will match up because she's a woman. Her value comes with her looks. A man value comes with his success. It's a complete different ball game, a complete difference. That's why it's hard for men to attract modern women now in today's society, because your success has to match with your value. Your success is your value when you are a man. Your looks is not. Your looks can get you through the door, but you just won't last with that. It's not enough. It's just not enough, bro. You need to have the knowledge, the finance, the abilities, the traits that makes you a man, that an alpha man. You need those traits. Your looks is just not enough, bro. That's on the women's side. It goes for the women when you first meet them, even though, don't get me wrong, for men, like when a woman first meet a man, yeah, she gonna look at your looks, bro. But that's cool, but that's just not enough. For a woman, obviously, if her looks good, she feminine, she got a great personality, obviously she keep herself clean and stuff like that. Well, now I ain't gonna get all into detail, but if she got all that and she knows what she want to do with her life, that's good enough. That's good enough. But for a man, yeah, your looks can be good, but you got to make sure you keep yourself, groom yourself, make sure your finance is good, make sure you got you a car, your own spot, a job. Does she gonna have a job though? But as a man, you have to be the provider. You have to be the king. It's more pressure on your end. That's why it's much more harder for us, or I would just say men in general, to attract modern day women because their standards are so high. But as a man, like I always preach to y'all have to keep working on yourself. Keep working on the self-improvement. Always. Don't never stop. It never ends. It never ends, bro. Never. Always keep your body in shape. Make sure you eat healthy. Always keep up on your fashion. Always stay groomed. All of this, bro. It makes things much more easier for you in life. And always keep learning. You can't never learn enough. Never. But those really are the problems of why it's hard for men to attract modern day women, because their standards are so high and they have a lot of options due to social media platforms, which really ruin dating for a lot of men, and also women too, but it's more harder on men because women have so many options. It's much more easier to them to get through guys than it is for men to get through women, because women, they option list it's ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. That's like me, bro. I got 4,000 followers. My 4,000 followers is completely different from a woman's 4,000 followers. That is a complete difference. A complete difference, bro. A complete difference. Even though I'm not single, but I could probably get about 5 to 10 DMs, bro. And I'm not a bad looking guy. I know I'm not a bad looking guy. But a girl that got 4,000 followers, bro, her DMs could be 20, 30, 40, 50, bro. Complete difference. So never compare your looks to a woman. Never, bro. Never. But with all that being said, though, that'll be the end of this video. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, man. We're on the road to 1K. If y'all hear a noise, that's my dog at my door. But don't forget to follow my Instagram and my Discord. Link will be in the description below. With all that being said, that'll be the end of this video. Your boy out. Love y'all, man.
Right the video, maybe depend on my mood. More bookings and payments and shit, they got huge. Hop in the spaceship, take it to the moon. Cold hearts on my face just to help me look cool. Her pussy stay